Alright, welcome to Dream Dive. This is where I talk about a dream for the future of Kingdom Hearts, and I'll just talk about it, why I want it, and hopefully, like the last few episodes, a few of you haven't you guys like this segment the best, I feel, and you guys kind of give me your points of view, so that was awesome. So, today I'm going to be talking about some kind of post-game content for Kingdom Hearts 3, and more specifically I want something like the Lingering Will in Kingdom Hearts 2, or like the data battles of Kingdom Hearts 2, which is kind of post-game but at the same time is something kind of you unlock, and that's something I really want in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now the data battles and Lingering Will isn't something that I was able to experience, myself in I was able to experience it myself. I wasn't able to experience when I was a kid playing it for the first time because I didn't have the final mix version. I played on the PS2, and I just didn't have access to it. A lot of people didn't have access to it. Now that I think about it, I could have had access to it, kind of, because when I was a kid, all the games I used to get, which I found out after, were pirated. My dad just used to take me to a flea shop. We used to buy like 10 PS2 games for like maybe like $20, and the guy just burnt it for us. So like maybe I could have gotten it, but I did have the original, like the original version, not the final mix version, so I didn't get to experience Lingering Will data battles, and that's something I really hope we do get in Kingdom Hearts 3. I want some kind of post-game content for Kingdom Hearts 3 that's similar to the data battles or the Lingering Will, where it's kind of has like when I first found out about it, it kind of had like a feeling of secrecy. I'm like, what is this? Especially since I've played Kingdom Hearts 2 like a shit ton of times. I played it so many times, and then when I found out there's a final mix version and that had more content like this, and that was awesome. And the main focus I want to have for today's Dream Dive in terms of the post game content is that I want it so this post game content or this secret boss battle has some kind of attachment to a future Kingdom Hearts game. Now this is going to be very hard to speculate about, since we don't know where the future of Kingdom Hearts is, since this is going to be the end of the Dark Seeker saga. But like in Kingdom Hearts 2, when you fought the Lingering Will, at this point I already knew, like I've already played Birth by Sleep and I knew about Terra. So the fact that so early on they had, well, it wasn't that early now to think about it, but the fact that they had a connection with Birth by Sleep, and they even had that like end game cinematic, I think 4 years before the game came out. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 was 2006, 2007, and Birth by Sleep was 2010-ish. So the fact that it was like that early, which isn't too early now that I think about it, but like it was so cool seeing that like a game that I've played since I was a kid, and then when I was a bit older I played Birth by Sleep, and then when I go back to play that game when I was a kid, they had the Lingering Will there, they had the end game cinematic. It was just an amazing experience, and I really want something like that for Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh my bad. I really want something like that for Kingdom Hearts 3. Again, it's gonna be very hard to speculate. I don't know what they can do. The only thing I can really think about is something to do with the Unchained Key back cover. I feel like the Unchained Key lore is so kind of like mysterious and ambiguous. We really don't know that much about it. We know about the foretellers, we kind of know about Lushu, we know about the Masters and Masters. We know he has that book that he gave to each of them. They have their own missions, the dandelions and all that. Like we know like pieces of it, but we don't know how this kind of connects to the main Kingdom Hearts story. It's just something the Mori gave to us, and we don't know that much about it. We know that Marluxia's somebody form is there. I forgot his name. Loriam. We know he's there somehow 100 years in the past. We know Ven is there 100 years in the past. So it's so mysterious how people we know in the present are 100 years in the past of Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key. So I feel like at least in my opinion, this isn't like confirmed or anything. I think all this setup with the foretellers and Lushu and all that, I think this is something that's not going to be like heavily answered in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like all this foreteller talk he gave us is going to be somewhat brought up in Kingdom Hearts 3, but I feel like most of the main focus is going to be in the next saga. That's just the way I think about it, because I feel like if he wanted to have a Kingdom Hearts 3, he wouldn't have introduced it so late. I feel like it would have been like introduced before, but since introducing it so late in a mobile game and like there's so much in it, it won't 100% be covered in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like some of it will be like the box that Lushu has. I feel like that will be probably covered in Kingdom Hearts 3, because I think they talked about it in a trailer. Yeah, I think Maleficent is looking for it. I think it's Maleficent or someone else, I can't remember, but I feel like some of it will be covered in a future game. And just going with that, I feel like the final or like secret boss battle in Kingdom Hearts 3 should be somewhat connected in some way to the foretellers, or when I say foretellers, I mean something in the Unchained Key universe. I don't know what it could be. It'd be freaking awesome. I don't know how it would be, but if there was like some kind of like either like a data foreteller battle, or something of the sort of lingering will where one of them is there, or maybe they look kind of different and we have to fight them, and people who play Unchained Key would like right away know who they are, or maybe not, maybe they look a bit different, and that's all we're left with. They're like, why are they there? We have no idea, and it'll be answered in the next game. I feel like that'd be a perfect boss fight, like one of the foretellers. You just fight them, they look slightly different. If you played Unchained Key, you know who it is, but you have no idea why he's there, and it's only going to be answered in the next saga, and that's kind of going to be the intro to the next saga of Kingdom Hearts, which I would love, and that's kind of like the feeling I want in the next final boss battle of Kingdom Hearts 3. And when I try to think of like things other than that, I can't really think of too much. Like if we're not talking about boss battles, I can think of like a few things. Like if there's kind of like post mini games or something like that. But like I really just want to focus on boss battles. I know Kingdom Hearts 1 had one. If you don't know, I actually didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 1 myself. I watched a Let's Play of it. It was Skyward Wings, I believe. I just don't like the game really. The gameplay just doesn't really mesh with me well. I tried to play the game like 3-4 times, but I just drop it in the middle. Like when I get maybe like 10-15 hours in, I just end up dropping it because I just don't really like it that much, but I'll leave that for another video. But so I think Kingdom Hearts 1 did have one. It was someone in the mysterious, I mean in the Organization 13 role, but I can't remember who it was. It's probably like Xemnas or someone. But and like Birth by Sleep had one. I love Birth by Sleep. It was the mysterious figure, which was young Xehanort, which is awesome. Again, Birth by Sleep connected directly to Dream Drop Distance. And they also had Vanidus's spirit or whatever it was. I forgot what the exact name they had for it, but that was an awesome one too. These boss battles are all amazing because they all have a sense of mysterious to it. Like, who are these guys? Why is it here? Why am I fighting like a spirit? Like, what do they want? It's just always like this mysterious weird thing, and after we beat it, after like a hard battle, we still don't get an answer. It's just like what the hell was this? And like we usually get an answer years later, or it could be like the answer's kind of hinted at from a game like years in the past. So like this is something that I want, and hopefully you guys can let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any idea for this. I want to let this Dream Dive be more open discussion. Let me know what kind of boss battle you would want, or if you have any ideas, and I'll talk with you guys in the comments below. So I think that's all I want to say. That seems like everything I wanted for Dream Dive. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say in Dream Dive. Some kind of boss battle. Like for me, I would want it to be connected to the foretellers, because I don't think that's going to be fully covered or answered or just shown in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like the foretellers and that entire storyline was brought for the future of Kingdom Hearts, at least for me. So yeah, that's been episode 3 of Shotlocked. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember, this show now is on a lot of audio services. I'll have the links down below, and if you guys do listen to it, please let me know. I'd like to know how much of you guys actually listen to the audio podcast, and if there's any kind of like changes or kind of criticism you do want to give me about the show, please let me know down in the comments. I'm really open to suggestions, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Let me know down in the comments below anything I asked in this video, what you think about the data battles, what you think about like anything else I talked about, anything you want to let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, let your friends know about the series if they're into Kingdom Hearts, and I'll see you later.